What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the best solo/events that you can do to get free 90+ overall rewards. This is going to be something that a lot of you guys have been asking about because many of you guys have just gotten the game and you don't really understand what all the hype is about with buying packs and doing a lot of these other things. So we're going to go ahead and break it down. I'm going to show you guys what you need to do right now and kind of more or less give you an understanding of where MUT is right now as we prepare for the Harvest promo. So the number one thing about the challenges, right? Many of the people that played Madden, like I would say 4 or 5 years ago, you don't really understand for the most part if you're just getting the game again. So bear with me as I go through it. The way that this works, right, just so that everybody understands, is everything has been converted to weekly spotlight tokens. So these tokens are needed to go ahead and unlock anything in the game that are the free cards. Typically, it was split up. You had AKAs, you had legends, whatever type of, event or whatever program it was, you had specific tokens for that. EA has changed it. Okay, so now you need those tokens. So the best thing for you to do is to go to where these challenges have tokens and accumulate as many of them as possible. I'm going to show you guys the sets in a second, but that's the best case scenario. I don't want it to be confusing, so what you can do is, regardless of the console, you can always check the view button. All right, it's Y on Xbox, it's triangle on PlayStation. So whatever you want to see that's in the challenges, you can just go to it. You don't have to go into each one. You can just press it and see. Whichever one gives you collector's tokens, those are the best challenges to do. It doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to show you guys, what you can do with them, like I said in a second, but these are the best ways to get the tokens. These are the best challenges. Anything that does not have it, like these, that give you, B&D Team Builder Heroes or whatever it is, that's on your time. That's for you building your theme team. If you want more information on building a theme team, go ahead and like the video, and I will make a video on how to build a theme team super easy. But that's primarily how you would do it with the team builder challenges and stuff like that. Anything else that's going on program-wise is going to be specific to the program. So you'll see candy, you'll see upgrade tokens, and things of that nature. But as you go through it, you'll be able to see immediately, that the legends have weekly spotlight tokens. I think Unstoppable, I don't think, did they give out any? No, those were upgrade tokens. So you have these, the collector series and stuff like that, team of the week. So there's a few of them there. Take your time, go through it, get as many of those weekly spotlight tokens as you can. Now, when it goes to the set, right, and you're like, yo, G, what's going on with these sets? It's very confusing. I totally agree with you. I think that it's very, very ridiculous the way that EA has set this up, but that doesn't matter. That's not going to stop us. What you're going to do, even at the regular screen, is you're going to go to the part where it says weekly spotlight token fantasy set for any of these things. Okay, this is something that you have to understand, all right? Every single one of these things are going to continue to upgrade. Right now, you can get a 90 overall Team of the Week champion right now, right? If you just play some of the challenges I showed you and you get 25 of these tokens, you can get it right now, right? That's Team of the Week. Do you want a 90 overall Team of the Week? I don't know. That's your choice. But you can continue to go down and see what else they have based on the tokens, right? That's how simple it is right now. In order for you to understand, they're going to give you options to get lower level versions of the same program. Please do not take an 87 to an 89. You go with the higher one. If you have questions, write it in the comments. The community will help you. Do not take a lower overall. Remember, these are B&D packs. You can't get rid of them. So don't take a lower level card from any of these sets, please. All right? Even with the legends are going up steadily. You want to make sure, and you see like they have a gap in between the team builder. Like it's real stupid the way that this is set up, but you'll go over here and you'll find it here as well, that you can get a 90 overall legend from the weekly spotlight tokens. So you want to make sure that you're with the highest overall. If there's a card that you actually want, remember, limiteds are not inside of these B&D sets. Okay, I want to be very, very clear because a lot of you are still making that mistake and you're thinking, oh, yo, they just dropped these cards. Gee, I'm about to get this free card. Always make sure that the player that you're looking for is in the actual set. Because if they're a limited, if you see a limited next to their name, they're not a set card. For instance, Brandon Marshall, D'Amico Ryans, Forrest Gregg, these guys you can get right now for free, right? Not these three because they're limiteds. So any limited you want to go ahead and avoid. Now, I would tell you that right now is not the time, even if you're watching the video and you're like, yo, I want to get these challenges done. I want to get everything set with it. I would probably tell you to avoid getting any of these things right now, any of these cards, because they're too cheap, and you could pretty much grind the game and get the coins for it right now. So I wouldn't really go too crazy about it. As far as like the way that they have it, I don't know if they could show you my collectibles or collectibles part of this. Yeah, so I have a ton of these tokens, right? I'm just not using them because none of the cards that have been released are really, really good yet. So I want to make sure that I take my time. I have a ton of these, bro. It's so many, like it's real wild. Why did it just go to descending? Did it go? I don't know what I just did there. Oh yeah, I probably flicked it a little bit, but I have a ton of them. All right, so regardless of how you guys want to do it, I'm going to tell you this, do what you have to do. Put it together, get a lot of these things, and then you just wait it out. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, you also can use them for other things. And I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Let me show you this also. With the set, you can also use it to redeem one of the Team of the Year cards, which eventually, that's going to give you like a 95, 96 overall player. And that's going to be glitchy. So you're going to want to, you got to make sure that you have enough of those tokens for the Team of the Year. So I'm going to show you where that is, because we have to go through it and they keep moving it. It's like 65 or something of the tokens. Also, the servers and the way that it is, it moves really, really slow. So sometimes when you're trying to go through it and figure out where things are, it's a little bit more difficult. But it is gonna be, I think, 65 tokens for it. So as you go through, you should be able to see it. Or I'll find it for you. There it is right there. So the winter token set. So I already have 65 of them. You can see I have at least 65 of the weekly spotlight tokens. That's going to be a 95 overall card. But that's not coming to you until like February. But anytime up until then, you got to make sure you have enough to redeem any of the other free cards that you want as well. Because that's going to be the game changer, because this is auctionable. The other cards are B&D. They stay in your binder. They're not sellable. You can't put them in a set. This has always been auctionable. So when that time comes, we're going to redeem it and sell the card and make at least 1 million coins. Every single year we've done it. I don't know if they're going to change it this year to where, whatever they try to do and manipulate it. But I do believe that most of you guys watching this video, if you pay attention and you have this stuff set and you're not utilizing your spotlight tokens in other regards, you're going to be all set in this situation. So that's the other major part of it. You're going to need 65 at some point. You could just, you know what I'm saying, get the token pack now and then just redeem everything else later, but I would still take my time. All right, so those are some of the things that you have to do and make sure that you're taking advantage of right now. Other than that, as you go through your MUT level, you're going to be able to unlock special packs, season specials and stuff like that. You can do this at your own pace, because some of you guys were asking how you unlock it. You unlock it as your level goes up. And yes, you can purchase levels and completely max out your field pass right now. Do I recommend it? Absolutely not. If you guys want more tips and tricks, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.